Alright. Hello, everybody. It is Tana fucking Waters. Broadcast number, 11 for YouTube. So, you guys, well, first off, we're already going to start out with the shot. I asked you guys, I tweeted out to you guys, my fans, what you guys want me to talk about next. And something that stuck out to me is what my childhood was like growing up and what got me here in the porn industry. So, I had an amazing childhood. My mom passed away when I was 16. No, when I was 17. Right before I turned 17. I watched her die right in front of me. She had a brain aneurysm. It kind of screwed my family up. I have 4 sisters. 1 younger and 3 older. And it's stressing me out that I'm even telling you guys about my childhood. Well, first we're going to start out with the good parts. I lived in the suburbs. I went to an amazing high school. I grew up playing in the woods. I grew up riding dirt bikes. I grew up riding go-karts with my cousin Brooke. Just having a fucking blast. 24-7. Like, I grew up in the woods. I had so much land. I was always climbing trees. I'm athletic as fuck. I have fast metabolism. I had a great childhood. I had great Christmases. My mom was a great woman. My stepdad loved my mother to death, but once she passed away, he kind of turned into an alcoholic. And I was working at Burger King from 16 to 18, and I was amazing. I'm working at Burger King. I had the #1 drive-through time, obviously, because I'm fucking good at everything I do. Basically, I don't want to put my sister out there, but one of my sisters, someone she's married to, had me so strung out on drugs at 17 years old, 18 years old when I was a senior in high school. And kind of screwed me up. But I'm good now. I'm not strung out on drugs anymore. It was Xanax. They weren't helping me trying to find, like, I was supposed to go to California University of Pennsylvania. They found out I overdosed, because I overdosed at 18 off 11 Xanax. I took way too many. My mom just died. I was 17 years old, 18 years old when I overdosed. And I overdosed. They didn't think I was going to make it. Somehow I did. I know my mom was there with me in that emergency room. It was crazy. But that was the first time I ever overdosed. Never overdosed again after that with any other drug. But yeah, I was definitely going through a lot at 18. So then my family found out I overdosed, and they basically told me, like, you need to join the army. And that's not for me. Like, I don't like being told what to do. I want to do whatever the fuck I want, because I'm Tana fucking Waters, and I can do whatever the fuck I fucking want to do. And so yeah, I had a really great childhood. My mom made our Christmases perfect. At 18, my sister found out some stuff about how her husband pretty much had me so strung out on drugs, took advantage of me. But I still love her, and I haven't seen my nephew since I was 18, and he's now in preschool, and I'm 21 now, and she just had another kid. I haven't even met my niece. She's about 4 months now. My other sister Marissa has 2 kids, niece and a nephew, Lily and Anthony. I didn't meet Anthony yet, but I met Lily. I love Lily. She's my niece. She's 6 years old now, or 7. Our whole family kind of got destroyed once my mom died, because she kind of held us all together. She was an amazing businesswoman. She, like I said in my other videos, she was an area manager of 12 Pizza Huts when she walked in the room, everybody got nervous. Like, she was a boss ass bitch, you know what I'm saying? So I got kicked out at 18. They threw all my shit outside. All my shit got ruined. I had nowhere to go. My friend Miranda took me in. I became a stripper, and they found out. It's actually why I got kicked out. But then I told my sister about how her husband, or whatever the fuck that piece of scum is, took advantage of me. And she didn't want to believe it, and she ended up marrying the guy. And time is progress, but there's nothing I can do about it. But yeah, I had a really great childhood. Like, I grew up with 4 sisters. We all fought like sisters. We all beat the fuck out of each other, like how sisters beat the fuck out of each other. So then I started stripping. I started out at the Philly Corral in Smithin, PA. It's my very first club I ever worked at. Then I stopped for about a month, and then I worked at Blush. But they just got sold. They got sold last year or the year before for 15.9 million or 16 million. Now it's called Rick's Cabaret, and now I feature there whenever it opens back up because the fucking coronavirus. I can't strip or shoot porn right now. So I worked there for a year. I was sober. The whole year I worked there because you can't drink there, and they're very strict. I got fired actually the end of 2019 I brought a bottle into my locker and they found it and someone snitched on me. I know who it is, but I'm not gonna say names. After that, I've worked at Cabaret. I worked at the Dollhouse in Myrtle Beach. I've worked at every single club in Pittsburgh, cheerleaders, erotica, controversy. I worked at clubs in North Carolina, South Carolina, Atlantic City. I worked at about 16 different clubs. So I was a stripper for 3 years before I even got into porn. And then basically I was house hopping. Like, I lived with Miranda and I lived with my sister Marissa, and then that didn't work out because she was dealing with a lot, and my family's all crazy in their own fucking ways, just like me. So then I ended up moving in with my schizophrenic sister in Greensburg, PA, and she was crazy. She called the cops on me for stealing her wedding ring. She's not married, she doesn't have a boyfriend. She shocks to the walls, and she's just nuts. And the cops were like, alright, like, you, like, kind of have to get out. Like, they were giving me time to get my shit. So I'm sitting on the side of the road in Greensburg, and I'm like, the cop drives past, and I was like, fuck you, bitch. I said, you're a piece of fucking shit. I told the cop that I was pissed as fuck because I didn't do anything. Like, she has a disease. She can't help it. She's schizophrenic, bipolar, and manic. She got it when she was 21. So she was normal her whole life. And then all of a sudden it hit her from PTSD. She went through a lot when she was younger. She's 8 years older than me. We have the same dads, different moms. So I got into porn because I needed a fresh start. I've been drinking a lot less. I have met some of the coolest people. If it wasn't for my fans, if it wasn't for you guys, I don't even know if I'd be able to stay sane. Like, I was stuck in the airport for 3 whole fucking days. It was miserable. And it's just like, I was gonna go nuts. Like, I had to sleep in a fucking, like, it's a long story. But my life growing up, it was amazing. I had amazing Christmases. I got everything I fucking wanted. I was spoiled. Spoiled as fuck. But then after 18, I got kicked out. I had to be independent and be on my own and grow the fuck up. So I became a stripper. I had stripper money. I blew all that money on house hopping. I lived in about fucking 14 different places within the matter of from 18 to 21. Right now I have 3 different, I don't even have like an actual home right now. I could say that's my own place in PA. Like, I know I have places, like right now I'm staying with someone who took me in whenever I had nothing, and I'm helping her with her kids, but I'm working on right now getting my own place so I can, like, because I'm going to be flying to LA, Vegas, Arizona, you know, for shoots, etc. Basically, you guys want to know what my life was like growing up. It was amazing. I had neighbors. I had my cousins. My neighbors were amazing. It's so weird looking at their Instagrams right now and seeing how grown they are. And they're like 16 years old, and I'm just like, wow, I'm 21, and they look so much older. It's crazy. Like, we used to play outside. I used to play outside and fucking ride bikes all day, ride at fucking Cedar Creek Park, ride the bike trail all the way to fucking 5 miles. I played sports. I was a cheerleader. I was a flyer. I loved competing. I was in competitions. I think we won 3rd place at Kennywood. I can't remember. But I had an amazing childhood. I had good friends in high school. When I was a sophomore, Julie Naylor was probably one of my first real best friends. Sorry to put your name out there like that. She helped me a lot too whenever I was house hopping.